Hey guys, Kat Von D here, and I am here today. I'm so excited because I get to do a tutorial today for you using my new Innerstellar palette. Inside of it you'll find these beautiful outer space galactic themed colors and different little shimmers that to me feel very much all inspired by the moon. So I figured to do something different, I could do something that was a little bit more softer in the eye and then obviously a contrasting lip. I thought that would be a nice, neat, nocturnal inspired look. For the first step, of course, I'm going to use some eye primer using my high voltage primer. So just taking a little bit and dabbing it onto my lids with my fingertip, just spread it over evenly. With a fluffy blending brush, I opted to use the shade Lichen. It's one of the more highlighty shades, and I'm basically just going to start from my brow bone down. So using that same brush, I'm going to go ahead and start kind of defining the shape of the overall look using the shade Nightcrawler. So starting from the outer corner of the eye, I kind of start chiseling away at that triangular shape. My ultimate goal with this look is going to be to keep it pretty light on the top of the lids. So now, taking a clean blending brush, I'm just going to go ahead and just even everything out and smoothen it all out. I'm going to use a very flat smudge brush. Moonshine I thought would be a really great color choice for this because it's like a shiny aluminum. So keeping my brush flat, I'm just going to pat this color onto my lid and really shape out the shape of my eye. I'm going to take this moonshine color and go ahead and take it all the way up into the crease, as well as bring it all the way to the inner corner of the eye. And as usual, you want to go ahead and go back and blend if needed. In this case, I definitely needed to blend it out. So here's the step where we're going to start adding some of that contrast. So I'm going to take this really cool smoky gunmetal color called Dark Star, and using that little flat brush, I'm going to go ahead and kind of treat this eyeshadow as a little bit of an eyeliner, bringing it from the outer corner of the eye to the middle of the eye. All you gotta do is simply just flip that same brush over, dip it into Nightcrawler, and then just complete that eyeshadow eyeliner all the way to the inner corner of the eye. This formula blends so easily, so you could just gently sweep it across, and it's pretty easy. Next up, I'm going to take a really teeny tiny precision smudge brush like this one. With that brush, I'm going to go ahead and use Killing Moon, which is the blackest of black in the palette, and then just bring it out from the outer corner of the bottom lid and just gently blend it into the next color. I want to extend the little bottom wing tip out just a tad bit. If you use your brush, you can just kind of put it against your natural slant of your eye and kind of like see what direction you should pull that eyeshadow out towards. Now, in order just to smooth out the bottom lid, I'm going to use a rounded smudge brush, and then just in circular motions, you can just kind of sweep it under and blend out as you see fit. Turbo Lover, I love this eyeliner. It's this really awesome, like a deep purple, violet, maroon, but it's got little tiny flecks of glitter. Definitely appropriate for this look. I'm just going to put a little bit in my waterline and then bring it down in between my lashes to join it with the existing eyeshadow. P.S. Turbo Lover is my all-time favorite Judas Priest song. I thought the perfect eyeliner for this look would be from my Lightning Liner collection. It's the black tone, which I've named Jet. It has silver sparkles in it, so I think this is like the perfect union between the bottom lid and then the silver that we have on our upper lid. So starting from the center of my eye, I'm going to extend out this wing, and I want it to flare out because this whole look kind of has a feline look to it, so this little like slanted cat eye wingtip works really well for it. To complete the eyeliner all the way from the inner corner of the eye to the outer corner, I'm going to use ink liner. I just think it'll make the look a lot stronger if you have like a solid opaque black line starting from the center, changing into the more glittery black. Up next, eyelashes, and of course for this look I'll be using my Immortal Lash. We're going to go ahead and move on to lips. So starting with the more deeper color, which is the Vampira, I'm going to go ahead and use a lip brush for this step. So the reason that I'm using a lip brush for this instead of using the actual doe foot, it's because I definitely want to control the distribution of the lipstick. I want to be able to leave the inside of the lips open so that I have room for the red. The two colors that I chose for this look are Vampira and Outlaw. Both of them are from my Everlasting Liquid Lipstick collection. So now for this next step, I'm gonna go ahead and use Outlaw, to give it that red dimension more towards the inside of the mouth. And using that same lip brush, I'm just gonna lightly pat it on and just blend it, kind of like I would an oil painting. Now, because these formulas are so highly pigmented, I wouldn't recommend going over the existing color because, believe it or not, it will cover. Okie dokie guys, that was it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial.